Hey guys, welcome back. Now this has been an interesting time to be alive when it comes to influencers and streamers and content creators and all the drama going on behind the scenes. It's been a lot to take in the last few months. To be honest, some of these guys I had to look up because I knew a very little bit about them, and the deep lore on some of these dudes goes way too far back, way beyond my time actually covering different content creators. So we've all seen recently Dr. Disrespect getting canceled for inappropriate messages that he sent to a person he should not have, and we covered this on the channel before. And of course, now we have apparently a guy, Review Tech USA, another content creator, YouTuber who has, I guess, kind of turned into a lolcow over the last few years, kind of like a DSP type, getting crapped on by everybody from every different direction for his antics, trying to dox people, acting like a complete lunatic. People have been wondering about this man's mental health. Apparently, it's been a big deal. And we cannot leave off, of course, this guy, Sketch. I know nothing about Sketch. I barely use Twitch as it is. I'm not, a 17-year-old Zoomer. I have no idea who Sketch is or why he's famous. All I know is all of a sudden, this person is in the limelight for all the wrong reasons, because apparently, prior to him becoming I think he's autistic. I don't know if he claims to be autistic or doesn't, but he seems that way, like at least on the spectrum. Apparently, he was an adult performer and did some man-on-man action at some point and admitted to it, and for some weird reason this has been like all over the news the last few days. Like, this is the biggest story that somehow exists. I don't know. Don't blame me, I didn't make this person famous. Now we got to talk about Boogie. Boogie is a person who up until a couple years ago I knew like next to nothing about. I've had to go back and do some research to kind of catch up and make myself more aware of this person's history. And he has been very controversial, very infamous online, going all the way back to 2020, where he apparently pointed a weapon at another person who came to his home, and I believe he did fire off a warning shot. Some other guy named Frank Hassel showed up at his house, and, the rest is history. Then, of course, he had a documentary come out last year explaining his downfall. Apparently, he wasted all of his money on cryptocurrency, which we will get to in a minute. That's part of this story, which just makes this more baffling. And then as far back as December of last year, he went on Twitch during the Twitch black bar censor meta and decided to strip naked. But because his stomach is so large and so bloated, apparently it covered enough of his naughty bits that it didn't technically violate Twitch's TOS. I mean, these are the people that everyone jokes about how the internet was a mistake and how, social media was a mistake and maybe we should go back to before everyone had cell phones and webcams. These are the people that kind of make me think, maybe they're all right about this. Maybe the internet was a mistake. I don't know. Now the latest thing that he's had going on, Boogie decided to scam his audience with a pump and dump crypto scam that he claimed he knew nothing about. So this dude is famous for having all sorts of addictions and being overweight and blowing his money on apparently hookers, and now he's got a girlfriend who's like half his age, and she seems kind of different. We'll just leave it at that. But he got called out. He got called out for doing this. He got paid, I believe he says $5,000 in the beginning and then $5,000 when his promotion is over, to promote a crappy coin that he said he told his audience was not a good coin, don't buy this, as kind of a meme. But he still pocketed the money and people lost their shirts over this. So he got confronted by CopyZilla here on YouTube. Here's a little bit of the audio from their conversation.
Boogie, it looks like you launched a crypto token that is a scam, a pump and dump. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I don't think it's a pump and dump. It is a meme coin.
It's literally from a thing called pump.fun. What are you talking about?
I never knew who pump.fun was until today.
Well, that's what you tweeted. That's what you tweeted. You said, we're going to break.
But I learned about it today, so I also tweeted about it today. Try to find a time I tweeted about it before today. You won't, because I just found out that I didn't know who this company is or these people I'm working with, other than they referred to me by Afro Man's manager.
Right, but you said before you posted the pump and dump, you said we're going to crush the internet, pump.fun. You didn't realize at that point you're doing a pump and dump, that you're getting paid by insiders to do this?
Well, Not really, because again, if you watch the video.
So the mental gymnastics that Boogie goes through to explain why this is okay and why he didn't do anything wrong is just baffling. And after he's been confronted about this multiple times, he basically says, well, no, I have medical issues. I'm not giving the money back. I need the money. I was paid. I didn't do anything wrong. And there you have it. So he got confronted, or at least had an altercation with Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers over the 4th of July. They ended up at the same at Keemstar's house, apparently.
Boogie, why be a victim?
Put the glove on. Be a victor.
Boogie, why be a victim?
Just tell the camera you wanted.
Why be a victim?
Stupidity. No, just tell the camera you wanted money and you didn't care.
And of course, at the end of it,
You are the world. You're obviously
Boogie
round.
wanted to come over here and shake Mudahar's hand. He wanted to do some
At
makeup.
the end of the day, I know you fucking hate me. I got no bad. Come on.
I'm not shaking your hand.
He's not gonna shake your hand.
So this is a guy that most people want nothing to do with at this point. Now, apparently, he has been accused by Destiny, who's a political left-wing streamer, of faking his illness, faking his cancer diagnosis. So Boogie, again, has always used a lot of these things as like a deflection of, oh, I'm sick, I'm ill, I need this money, I need this for, my procedures, I need this for my medication, yada, yada, yada. And he's getting called out on it. Now, the crazy thing is, it's a weird thing to say, oh, you're not actually sick, whatever. I would never go out and accuse somebody unless I actually had hard evidence. Apparently, this is pretty legit that he is most likely faking his diagnosis. And there's a few clips we're going to play. And this is absolutely if this is true, this is absolutely disgusting.
2 years ago, you said that you had a cancer diagnosis, but now you just said now they're doing a biopsy to check for cancer. Confirmation. Is this false MD? Are we treating a blood cancer without actually confirming it yet? For 2 years, you've been having a cancer treatment without confirming there's actually cancer there?
Because it was in my blood markers, and that's pretty goddamn definitive. You can Google that, Destiny. When you have the hormones, when you have the hormone in the blood that is produced by this cancer, it's pretty goddamn definitive. It doesn't show up for just the.
So now he's saying he has genetic markers for cancer, which does not necessarily mean that he has it, but apparently that is enough for him to claim that he has cancer. Now from Nicholas Diorio here, he says, Boogie just said it's possible that his doctor lied about the cancer diagnosis for, quote, clout. I can't believe some of the things I'm hearing.
Is it possible that next time you see your doctor, you just come out and say, do I have cancer? And he says, well, no. It could turn into cancer. Is that possible?
I guess that's possible.
So
I would have a really strong case for malpractice. But I guess that's possible.
You're saying that's possible. A person that knows they have cancer would be like, no, that is not possible at all. I have cancer.
Well, I'm saying I do have cancer and know it is very unlikely, but I guess it's possible my doctor could be a fucking quack. I guess it's possible he's been lying to me for clout. I guess it's possible that he's been giving me
I don't think he's lying to you, Boogie.
I don't need.
I don't understand what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to simply, without lying or actually admit the truth, try to allude that he may have it, may not. I don't understand. But people have even tried to offer to pay him money because his biggest thing is he's got all these bills, he's got all this money, he can't afford to fly, he can't afford to do this or that. So people offered him money. Kirsch Verstal here pointed out that Keemstar offered him $15,000 for his medical records. Mudahar offered him an additional $50K. And honest to God, it would not shock me if these guys actually offered him this much money. They would probably back it up. Boogie is trying to die on the hill of, I will never release my medical records to prove that I'm not lying about having cancer, which is the dumbest thing I've ever had to witness. So yeah, here's a clip of that.
I think this is
What is the unreason? What is the unreason? There's already.
I would not walk away from my house. I would not walk away from $50K.
I
would not walk away.
More than that.
I would not walk away from an internet career that's going to give you revenue. That's going to give
We
you
are-
security. I would not walk away from shitting on these people and
we are
proving them
different
wrong.
people. We are different people.
Yeah, you're being ridiculous.
Look, Jim,
about
again,
it.
since we're not live, I can say this. I've been looking for an exit plan for a while.
So this is a guy who's just spiraling, to be honest. And apparently at the end of this stream at some point, he decided it would help his case to strip completely naked. So thank God we can't see everything. But yeah, Boogie Pig, I wouldn't. That's mean. Colossal. After being exposed for lying about having cancer for 2 years and using it to promote a scam, decides to get naked on a live stream as a last resort. This is complete utter meltdown. Quartering saying Boogie2988 apparently faked cancer for clout, and when caught has started deactivating all social media. And that's the thing, is he's basically gone out and said, I would rather lose my internet career, I'd rather lose all my income, my revenue sources, I'd rather lose it all than have my audience believe that I would lie about having cancer. The problem is, it's really easy to prove, because without actually giving all of your medical history, without actually giving every little detail about your personal life, you could simply say, here's a redacted email from my doctor showing that I'm getting cancer treatment. I mean, those are really easy things to do when you're in his position. 8-Bit Eric saying Review Tech USA was literally waiting for someone else to F up bigger than he has been doing the last 4 months, LOL. And you can see this guy's even doing a live stream about it. Everyone's live streaming. It's absolutely insane the amount of attention this is getting. But apparently Keemstar spoke with Boogie, said he's okay. He's agreed to do a test for cancer in the future. Sorry guys, dog is here in the neighbor. But apparently he's just actually going through with it and deactivating his accounts. I don't know. I don't think this is the last we'll see of Boogie. To be honest, these people, they live for the internet drama. They live for the clout. They live for whatever weird attention that they get from it, the validation. Even if they are made fun of, if they're the ass end of the joke, they'd rather exist on the internet as the butt of all jokes than to actually give up the attention that they get, even if it's a negative attention. But let me know what you guys think. This is pretty out there stuff. I saw this, I'm like, I'm gonna have to talk about this, but it's just so much to take in. Thank you guys for being here. If you appreciated the coverage, hit like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.